Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
So we're in the Okanagan. We're actually on the ridge behind Vaseux Lake, or west of Vaseux Lake, and we camped there last night.
What's fun about this trip is we are actually literally loading the van, heading over to Vancouver Island to do a route called the Marine Circle route. It was our last sort of trip probably before we winterize, but we checked the weather forecast and the Okanagan had 4 days of sort of sunshine and quite mild weather, so we're here.
Yeah, and we're so happy we came because the weather's just incredible, and we just came up here and did a great hike that we'll share with you. So we hope you enjoyed this video. This trail takes you to Mount Keogan, and the name of the trail is actually Dogtown Trail, interestingly enough.
We have no idea why.
Yeah, we actually found it on a couple websites. They were talking about some of the nice hikes in this area between Penticton and Oliver.
What's nice is it's actually not that far from where we camped at Vaseux Lake. When we were camped there this morning, we stopped at a beautiful boardwalk bird viewing area, and we really enjoyed that. It was actually quite amazing. It's maybe a half a kilometer walk from the campsite, so just be aware of that. And then we came here. Mickey guided us to the Ecological Reserve, and we started to hike from there.
Yeah, so the road that you take is you just follow the route to the Okanagan Falls Campground, and then you follow the road that goes up to the See Ya Later Ranch Winery, and then you just keep going past that for a few kilometers, and then you get to a place called Mahoney Lake Ecological Reserve, and I think they have some hiking trails over there, but over here this is called White Lake Ecological Reserve, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll note it below.
We'll correct ourselves. So we're walking a beautiful forested hike through a ravine, but I was saying, Mickey, I have to go up on the side of the ravine just to see what we might be missing. Another gorgeous view. Vineyard down there. Beautiful. Let's ask Mickey how's the route down. She said it's alright. If you put your poles down, I could jump from here and you just have to catch me. Actually pretty easy. And it's not like you're going to fall a long ways, but Could end up with a twisted ankle. Oh, Mickey said that she's feeling in great shape, so she could pack me out. You won't be able to see it, I don't think, on this camera, but there's a lake right down there. Gorgeous.
Hey, am I a good wife or what? I found this trail for you.
She did. Amazing views once again. So we're almost at the summit. Views behind us are amazing, and I'm hoping we'll get a view of the lake that we were camped at. Fingers crossed. Summit push, I think. First half of this trail is quite easy. Second half is constant up with some steep bits. Nothing exposed. Are we there yet? No, it's over there.
This is a very sneaky trail, I tell ya.
But I've got an airplane coming in. You can hear it. Or a helicopter for our return journey. So it'll be easy. It's past the summit. Now we're getting to the viewpoint. It's a bit hazy. The other way, more west. Gorgeous.
This is our first time, and we did ask some locals that were on the trail as well to guide us a little bit, because it's a little confusing. There's a lot of forks on the trail.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. You can't really get lost because there's highways and a road on one side of the mountain, but there's so many forks in the trail. I don't know if they all lead up here, but it's a beautiful trail through the forest. And then the route we came up, and it's not the only route, but the route we came up, the last half, so for us it was probably about 5 kilometers, I think.
Yeah.
The last half was pretty much a good steep sort of uphill. Mm-hmm. And so it's good fitness workout.
And beautiful views
yeah,
all the way.
From the top.
Yeah, just unbelievable.
And the only thing is it seems hazy today, and we think it still might be smoke blowing up from parts of maybe as far as California blowing up the valley, because it's definitely a little hazy, and there's no fires that we're aware of in this area, so it's probably coming up from the U.S. West Coast.
Yeah. So this hike, it's just, I think we really loved it. It's an amazing hike, and it's not that long. It's also, the elevation gains probably total about 1,500 feet.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. So, it's a moderate hike. You have to be in a certain level of fitness, but I've been kind of out of shape.
Or do it really slowly.
Yeah. So I haven't been hiking a lot lately, but I was still able to do it slowly.
Beautiful forests, ponderosa pine trees, gorgeous view of the Okanagan Valley to the east, and then back to the sort of start of the rolling mountains of the Okanagan, if you look back to the west. Yeah, highly recommend it. Had a nice day, and it's the middle of October, and I was parading around up top without a shirt on, and it was still warm enough, so
yeah.
Just great weather.
Yeah, so it's a great hike.
Highly recommended.
Now we're heading over to, I think, Okanagan Lake Provincial Park. I think that's the only other campground that's Provincial Park that's still open for camping around here, and
they have showers.
Yeah, and then we'll probably spend a couple of nights there maybe, and then we'll see what happens.
And if the showers aren't open, I guess we'll be showering our van, which works too.
Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the rest of our trip with us.
spaghetti and meatballs, a salad with some avocado, wonderful dressing, and once more, a Whistler Brewing grapefruit ale, and
a Fort Barron's Pinot Noir.
Bon appetit after a nice hike.
Yeah, we're both very tired.
All right, breakfast time. Got a cloudy day, but it's not raining yet. Vegan bacon. I think I have some scrambled eggs. We have blueberry bagels, scrambled eggs, and vegan egg, which is called Just Egg, which is actually very tasty. I shouldn't say actually, it is very tasty.
Yeah, it tastes just like eggs, real eggs. So we're back at Okanagan Lake Provincial Park. We're in the South Campground, which is the only campground actually that's open. The North Campground is closed now for the season.
Yeah, it says winter camping in the sign, but I think in reality they're only open until the first snow and then they close.
Yeah. But it's great, you know, it's quiet. Probably a third full. Yeah.
Yeah, if that, maybe 20%. Yeah. The leaves are wonderful colors. We're just tromping through the trees and the leaves. It was just beautiful. So it's very nice. Nice time of year to be here.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned in our original intro, we were planning actually to go to Vancouver Island to do the Marine Circle route, which is sort of the southern part of Vancouver Island. And at the last minute, we checked the weather forecast, and the island looked like largely rain. The Okanagan looked like mostly sun, so that changed our direction immediately, and we drove out here.
Yeah, we didn't actually decide until the very last minute as we were driving out of our storage lot.
Literally driving out of the gate of our storage lot, and I turned right instead of left again.
And we were all prepared for wet Vancouver Island weather.
Walking the rugged beaches.
Yeah, with our rubber boots and warmer clothing, and actually probably could have brought a t-shirt or two.
Yeah, we ended up in the Okanagan yesterday with temperatures of 18 degrees, and I have no shorts with me, which is really unusual. When we were driving out too, it was quite funny. We're driving along and I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw what looked like a gold Roadtrek, looked like us actually. It looked like
exactly like
our van coming up behind us, and they followed us for a little while and then eventually they passed. And it turns out it was a Roadtrek Zion SRT, but it's actually Steve and Darlene, who are viewers of our channel, and we occasionally trade emails, and they give us advice on some of their camping that they do in their SRT. So they were on their way out to enjoy the fall colors in the northern Okanagan and then the Kootenays, and they're having, I think, a great trip so far. So it was nice to see them go by. We also noticed their van had a name, the Transporter, and I was curious immediately if they had named it after something from Star Trek or whether or not it was maybe their driving style, thinking of the Transporter movies with Jason Statham. And that's not how they pass us, however. Anyway, it's just that they use it to haul a lot of gear, and they sent us a picture with their kayaks on top and with their bikes on the back. So they make good use of their SRT, and it was great to see them even just driving by.
Yeah, and waving.
Yeah, it was nice. Thank you.
And last night we stayed at Vaseux Lake Provincial Park. We didn't really get a chance to talk much there because the traffic noise was really loud. The road was right next to us, and it's quite a busy road. It's Highway 97. I think there's a lot of people commuting.
Yeah. It's a very small park. There are some nice spots, most of which are on the water side.
I think there's a total of about 13, but 3 of them are right against the road, so not the ideal, more like an overflow. And
even the others, although a few of them have some nice lake views and you're right on the water, it's just I don't know, maybe 100 feet from the highway, and as Mickey said, it's very busy. So it's a nice park, limited, and it was actually all the water spots were taken when we were there, and so it's busy fall camping, and we enjoyed it, but it's for us we found it just a little bit too loud. So
the lake was beautiful, the scenery was beautiful, But I think the highlight of our visit there was definitely the hike that we did.
We probably will only stay there, you know, other times when we just need a place to stay for one night. So we'll share with you the rest of our trip here in lovely Okanagan in the fall. Hope you enjoy.
So we had a great trip to the Okanagan and we're on our way home, and it's still a beautiful day, although after today it's supposed to rain for many days.
Yeah, we had a nice trip. On the way back we stopped at a little fruit stand, Bears I think it's called.
Bears, yeah.
And picked up some apples and some fall produce, and then also stopped in an area called Headley. It's an easy town to just drive by, but there's a great coffee shop that we stopped at and got too many muffins and some tea and coffee.
Yeah, it's a very cute little coffee shop. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.